morning. I'm for a second speechless. I mean, we worked for 1 year for this event with a lot of love and passion, and now we're here to see you all. And I have to admit, I'm nervous. Yes, I'm even more nervous than giving a TED Talk. I mean, this is the own thing. So I'm very happy to have you here, and I say welcome and good morning to Rise of AI. And this is a journey. This is a journey because we are growing. Each year we doubled in size. And we started literally with 14 people in Seabase 4 years ago. I started a venture capital firm called Asgard with a focus on artificial intelligence, and I learned I'm too early in the market. AI is not there yet. Yes, sure, some nerds and some geeks and some scientists were speaking about this, but no one else did. And I wanted to speak with people. I read Ray Kurzweil, The Singularity is Near, and I was like, who else read it? And I found 14 people who were willing to have a discussion with me, and we met in Seabase, loud techno music in the background, a smell of weed everywhere. It was a distracting environment. And however, it started, and they asked me like, hey, can you do this again? So I said like, sure. And we did this again, called The Singularity Might Be Closer Than You Think, the first Rise of AI evening. And we had 70 people. It was sold out within a couple of days. 70 people met at Hooproom, just asking, who has been there with the first Hooproom event? See? 2 survived. Yeah? And then I did it again, the human coexistence with machines. 170 people at Beta House. Who was at Beta House? Yes? The same 2. I love you guys. Huh? And we had a waiting list of 1,000 people. Over 1,000 people. So until then, I did everything on my own. I thought like, oh, wow, I need help. I need someone who can do an event more professional than I, so it doesn't look like this. It's, you know, and I partnered with my wife. My wife is a professional event organizer for years, 300 events in the past. So I said like, wow, I already have married her, I'm living with her, why not doing a business together? And whatever you see today, it's her work. What you eat, what you do, and so forth. Whatever you hear is coming from me. So last year, we did the Future of Humanity, Rise of AI, a full-day conference, one stage, 350 people in the Deutsches Technikmuseum. Totally maxed out, again, long waiting list, and we've had the feeling, yes, people want this. And who was here last year? See, now way more. Yes, I like this, that's good. And last year we had 2 complaints. The first is more food. So today you get so much food, yes, your belly might explode. And we tested every piece of food before, we checked it, so everything you eat today, we have tried before. And second is, people wanted to have more applied AI, more how do I use AI. So 2 stages just for you guys who want more content, you will get more content. And today we're here. I call it Europe's most exciting conference because you can't call it the largest or something like this. But we have this time, first time, we have an exhibition. So exhibition hall over there, we have 3 stages, 55 speakers. All of them are here and all of them submitted their slides finally. We have over 50% of the people are leaders here. Managing director, partner, CEO, which is very important for me because I want to approach those who make change. Every one of you can influence something. We want those who have a voice and are willing to share it. 400 companies and 600 people. 600 people. I wanted to stop at 500 and people didn't stop asking me, please, I want to come. So another 100 we attended. And yes, I said this before, we will do it again. We will do it again next year. And I openly asked you, if you want to speak, want to partner, want to do a workshop, want to provide content, want to exhibit, come to us. Don't come to us a week before the event. Start right after the conference. Please give me 1 day to breathe and to relax. And then let's speak about next year. If you want to work, by the way, with us as a team member, we're more than happy, because currently we do it with 2 people. And a large team below, but 2 people. So we would like to strengthen our core team. So if you would like to do this even bigger and you want to have an impact on AI, come to us too. I don't give you the pep talk today what artificial intelligence is. If you don't believe that AI exists, you're at the wrong conference. Or you ask our 55 speakers and all the people around you. AI is there in various forms, stupid, narrow, AGI, it's in your cell phone, it's in your company, and many of you don't use it yet because we only have touched 1% what is possible. 1%. We have a mission for this. We don't do Rise of AI because we want to earn money. Honestly, if you want to do money, don't do conferences. I'm an investor, that's way better money for less hours of working. But we do this because we want that artificial intelligence is serving us. AI is supposed to help us, every one of you here, to live longer, to be happier, to be healthier, to be more human. And that has huge long tail of implications on various forms. And that's why we have 3 stages today. The main stage is this, the AI future stage, and this will address today where are we standing. Yes, what is AI, where are we standing, but also what is a strong artificial intelligence, how can we build a so-called artificial general intelligence, so how can we build something equal in human mind? Do we have to upgrade? I mean, AI is getting better and better. Do we have to upgrade to become called superhumans, to compete with the machines or collaborate? Are we merging with the machines? Are we becoming cyborgs? And yes, we will speak about ethics. We will speak about moral decisions. And we will speak about consequences. Because there are consequences for education, for your personal life, for finance, distribution of wealth, for employment, and so forth. So we need to address this. And this stage is here today for those who want to have maybe answers for those questions, or will even go home with even more questions. The second stage is Applied AI 1, which is right over there in the corner. You go in there. And this is, as I said, the whole day dedicated, how do I use AI at my company? Where to start? I mean, I know I want to have AI in my product and my company for my customers. How do I start? I have invited speakers who hopefully will share honest and true best practices, who will share learnings, so you all can benefit from this. And then we have the third stage, which is on the left too, next to it. And there you will meet startups and you see what they are building currently. So what will hit the market soon? What could be, the next one competitor to your business, or someone you should buy or cooperate with? Then we have researchers speaking about what they work on. And this is the most innovative and exciting stuff, because what they work on can be real in 1 or 2 years. So it's very interesting to learn what is technically possible. And then I have invited investors to tell us what they think about AI. And I already have one talk, I think you can't eat AI. So there will be some discussions, because investors are not the most risk-friendly persons. I always say this, because otherwise they would be entrepreneurs. So they are always laying back, taking someone else the risk and waiting. And then behind me, where you all enter the building, we have the AI world. So go out there, meet like-minded people. You also can meet people who are different than you and have a good discussion with them. Please do business, do it. Collect business card, do business, find talents, clients, whatever you do. Eat, drink, and relax. Because I don't want that you have a system overload. And you will get enough content today. I mean, I can't even decide where I want to be, and I will run around all the time to have a glimpse at all the stages. So 2 more things. I would like to announce the first time, and only for you exclusively. So some people who follow my work have seen I have generated a German AI landscape roughly in the beginning of 2017. And I have generated, half a year later, the European artificial intelligence landscape, figuring out where are all the AI companies located. So what is the next step? Germany, Europe, and then what? Yes, global. And let's say it was a huge task. And I met with Charles-Edouard Bouet, CEO from Roland Berger, for dinner, told him about the idea. He said, wonderful, let's do this together. So I partnered with Roland Berger, and together we collected over 7,500 companies everywhere in the world claiming to do AI. In advance, 50% of those who claim to do AI, they don't. So we kicked them out, and 3,445 companies stayed in our database. So we had a database of 3,500 companies now claiming to do AI. We know what they do, where they're located, and so forth. So we started the first analysis of this. And this report will be published today by Roland Berger. You're the first one to hear about this. And if you are, I think, following Roland Berger, you will get the opportunity. Otherwise, go on the website. And this is one of the main results. Roughly 40% of all AI companies are based in the US. 11% are based in China and Israel. And then we have 700 companies in Europe. So the good message is, well, we have AI here. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. We have it. But Europe is very fragmented. I mean, if we look at this, Germany is on position number 7 and 8. Each one. Germany has a market share of 3%. China has a market share 4 times more than we have. The USA has a market share 10 times more than we have. Even Israel has, I did the math yesterday night, has 40 times more AI companies per head than we in Germany. We're a large economy, but we don't have enough AI here to be in any way competitive in the future. And I tell you this because we're in the middle between 2 giants working on this topic. And you can decide now in what world you would like to live. Do you want that your car, your home device, your virtual assistant thinks American or thinks Chinese in the future? Shall your car decide in a critical solution, no, I'm a collective mind and I was programmed and developed and trained in the US or in China? Because if we don't do anything about AI, this will happen. Like every piece of hardware you probably wear is not produced here anymore. Just imagine every hardware you have is a Trojan horse for software. So every hardware you use will have AI injected sooner or later. And it's not coming from here. So no AI will present our beliefs, what we believe in, what we think is right or wrong, if we don't do something. This is the reason why we do this conference. To raise awareness for this, to approach this, and to do better. Because I want to live in a country and in an area where my values are represented in the software I use to. Europe has AI, but it's hugely fragmented, and our strongest partner, which is London, they're leaving us. And they are by far stronger. So, I just need to figure out where I have to click. Yes, what we need first is a vision. We need to believe that artificial intelligence and all other technologies are good for us, that they benefit us, that we can use them for our advantage. It's not a threat. It's not killing all the jobs. It's not doing this. Sure, there are consequences and implications, but overall we need a vision where we want to head to, and that we use AI for good. Second is we need to have a strategy. And I know the European Union has a call for experts out there who will meet, and then in 2 years they want to come up with a suggestion for a strategy. I tell you, in 2 years, it's done. It's too late. China's pouring billions of billions into the market. They go aggressively for this. China wants to be world leader or world domination with AI by 2030. They don't wait until we have finished our strategy to maybe react. So we need to have a roadmap. We need to head somewhere, and we need to do this as Europe, because Germany alone, it's not enough. In Germany, we can push it, but it needs to be a European solution. We need more AI-focused research. We have great researchers in Europe. In Germany, we have Fraunhofer, DFKI, and all the universities. We have it, but not enough focus on cognitive systems, machine learning, deep learning, embedded systems, and so forth. Why is no one in Europe officially working on an AGI? Why don't we try to solve the problem? Let's say we want to have a super intelligence one day. It should be at least made in Europe, because I don't want a super intelligence made from China. Really, I don't. So we need more research. Focus on this. And then we need more leading European AI companies. Starting at startups, we need to finance them, they need to grow, and we want to have companies representing this. Because if not, think about all the apps you have on your device, where they're made from, and now think in 5 years, all these apps are artificial intelligence running your life, and the same country who produced them, they will produce the intelligence behind it with their values. And at last, we need more capital for AI startups. Capital is the fuel driving innovation. And I have one portfolio company here, and they're well financed for German standards, but their competitor in the US has, I think there was 10 times more funding. 10 times more funding. So if your competitor has 10 times more budget, you know what happens. He's able to be losses longer, hire the better talents, is doing more marketing. Even you're the smartest team, you can't compete someone with a significant more money. So we need to invest more in AI companies. We need to invest more in European AI companies, and we need to finance them better. And that was the reason why I started Asgard in 2014. I saw we have great teams here, we have talent here, we have the researchers here, but no one is bold enough to go out there and finance them. So I decided I want to finance the best AI entrepreneurs out there. And I did this, I started this, and we achieved this, but I learned I don't have enough capital for this. Really, and all the others are too slow moving in too. So I have the deal flow, I have all this, and I thought like, okay, I want that more people can participate from this. So we have decided to open our fund, and I call it Asgard Singularity Fund, to third parties. So semi-professional and professional investors, beginning on 1st of July, can join our fund, and they can benefit from supporting and financing the strongest, most promising, leading AI companies in Germany, France, UK, and the rest of Europe, which we have. We have a very streamlined process. You can log in. Within 10 minutes, you give us your personal data. We check you for what we call money laundering and who your identity is. So far, everything is according to the BaFin. And then you get a contract. You decide how much you want to invest. And within 24 hours, you can onboard and become a shareholder or, an owner of a part of a venture capital firm. And as I said, first day I announced this. No one else knows this. 1st July, we will start. You can check us out or speak with me or speak with Kali. By the way, Kali, are you here? Yes. So speak with Kali, the nice young blonde lady over there. She's a head of fund operations. And that's it. Thank you for listening to me. I'm on time. I see it. Yeah. And as the next one, I would like to introduce you Daniel Finger, who's our moderator for today. He will be on stage introducing to the other speakers. And I asked Daniel, I met him on an AI conference, I think 1 or 2 years ago. I invited him because he's funny. He was telling jokes yesterday evening the whole day, and I asked my wife, said, like, we have to go now. He's curious and he's interested, and he has a great energy. So Daniel, please come on stage.
Yes, I will, but I'm here. And this is how I really look, by the way. This is as an AI would see me and picture me, but this is how I really look. Thank you so much, Fabian. Thank you for your great work. Give him a big hand.